Which one is the most important commandment? Most of us will answer without any hesitation. Love your God and love your neighbor. With all Christians, we recognize that these two instructions, taken from the 6th chapter of the book of Deuteronomy, and later repeated by Jesus himself, are truly foundational to our being good Christians and godly people. After all, it's all about love, isn't it? Well, it is and it is not. You see, both Moses and Jesus preface this commandment with a very precise instruction. As a matter of fact, it's a very tangible and easier to follow instruction than a somewhat abstract directive to love your God. Before Moses and Jesus move to the loving part of the commandment, they tell us to hear or to listen. The first is this: Hear, O Israel. Unlike us Christians, our Jewish friends are very mindful of this tiny but consequential first commandment. The words, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is Lord alone, or Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, are not only one of the first prayers taught to Jewish children, but its first line in particular is recited as a confession of faith by those Jewish people who are about to die. Religious Jews recite the Shema prayer twice every day, upon arising in the morning and upon going to bed at night. Moreover, it's also a prayer that is printed on a tiny parchment inserted into a mezuzah, a small box resembling a scroll that can be found affixed to the doorpost at the entrance to many Jewish homes. There is a profound wisdom in the instruction to hear or to listen given before the commandment to love. Because love is simply impossible without truly listening and hearing what the other person is saying. Certainly, one can be infatuated, attracted to, or even enamored with someone without hearing a single word they are saying. But one cannot truly love someone without hearing the other first, without hearing the other every day anew. You cannot love God without listening to God's voice in prayer, in studying the Bible, in meditating the beauty and grandeur of God's creation. From the Sunday service in majestic cathedrals to a walk on a beach, we are called to hear and to listen to God's whisper. You cannot love your neighbor, your spouse, or your child without listening and hearing what they are trying to tell you. You've got to make a conscious effort to hear their message. Sometimes yelled out loud in the heat of an argument, but sometimes left unspoken for the fear of hurting your feelings. Too many marriages fail because one or both sides stopped listening to each other. Too many children are alienated from their parents because their voice was not heard or because they ignored the voice of their parents. And last but not least, you cannot love yourself without truly listening to yourself. Since loving thyself is the measurement of loving thy neighbor, it is imperative that we take time to listen to our hearts, to our thoughts, our memories, and our dreams. equally important, we've got to listen to our body because no one knows us better than our own bodies. It is only when our heart, mind, and body is truly heard that we can attempt to love ourselves, our neighbors, and our God. So, yes, love, but first listen. Amen. Thank you, friends, for listening to my messages. If you enjoy them, give me thumbs up right under this video and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so very much, and God bless you every single day.